See what he can do in the midst of unbelievers, on the leading edge with his word, his power, his grace, and his mercy. For God's sakes, we're Lutheran. This is what we know.
Good afternoon, Wimmer Project. We're here because something serious we have to address with you, loved one. You call it intervention, you can call it just talking to you. People care about you, bro. Mr. James White, people care about you. People, when you look at the replies to the thing that's going on, it's a reply to the trend that's been going on for the past couple years. The love, the empathy, the sympathy, the fruits of the spirit people really are concerned about, bro. And we're not here to debate theology. We're not here to come at you in a negative way. But I do think we need to share people's concerns, people's thoughts. Look at these replies. And these are people that truly support and care about you, bro. What happened to the James White that stood up for fair treatment for Islam and Muslim people and stuff of that nature? Even I came to your defense with that. Straight up. Even I was like, nah, it's not right. Got me blocked by that Meredith, whatever her name is. Murdhart, something like that. Anyhow, what happened to that guy? You know? Something's happened recently, man. You've been on literally a downward spiral. And people see this. People notice it. The love of Christ is supposed to radiate through you. You know what I'm saying? Point to the cross. That's something that we always, like, we've all watched you engage Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses and saw the compassion you had for them. Like how you came at them with respect and dignity and things of that nature. What happened to that, James White? Like literally, like, people are shocked and they're wondering, what is this? Is James White running for political office? All he talks about is politics. That's all he cares about. And this was like the icing on the cake. When a guy tells you he lost somebody, you ignore it, and then you reply to someone else, but then you reference the picture. You reference, if I post a picture of some dead person, like, you saw it. You didn't even say, as an elder, yo, condolences. If you need someone to talk to, look to your pastor. Words of encouragement, things of that nature. It was just cold-heartedness. And then later on, you go on and say, Alzheimer's kills more people. All this to prove your political point? Like, you're a strong opponent of the social gospel, but you have fallen into your own trap that you talk about. Everything's political. Everything's political. It's political issue, then the gospel. It's probably some things in between there too. And this isn't something to rail on you about. Like, literally, we're praying for you. I agree. At 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, I believe, Colson, XP Colson on Twitter, he's doing a prayer chain where we're all praying for you, bro. We're all praying that God softens your heart. God softens your heart back to where it was, because it seems like there's some heart hardening going on, to be honest with you. Now, I know you might rant like, oh, I know your little tirade you did about Lex Lutheran is he's violated all of God's laws and things of that nature. Okay. It's mercy at the foot of the cross for that too, bro. And I take my sins there all the time. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I do try to be loving, try to be caring. But back on subject, man. Like, we've seen the compassion you have. We've seen the love you have when it comes to Islam, Jehovah's Witnesses, Mormons. But we notice it very much lacking when it comes to other believers. The Bible talks about, if you don't love your brother, you don't know me. That's what God says in 1 John. You're the scholar. I'm pretty sure you know the passage. You're probably reading it, probably just quoting it in Greek right now. It's not about head knowledge, bro. It's about Christ. And we just wish that you would treat people the same dignity and respect that you treat them, the sects, the non-Christians. Like, who would put a video of a kid making a mistake online knowing that their platform has hundreds of thousands of followers? A kid. And then you follow it up with a racial stereotype diatribe attributing almost every stereotype, false ones, a 70% chance he doesn't know his father. That's not a stat, bro. Knowing your father and your father not being in your life or growing up in a single parent household are different things. But you went on this diatribe just slamming the kid. Slamming them. And since then, it's been a growing trend of lack of love and lack of compassion for people. I mean, especially as a black man, I see it all the time from you. When you say things like the black church lacks intellect, pretty much, when you're trying to blame the black Hebrew Israelite movement on the black church. But then you say there is no such thing as the black church. Like, I don't want to go off, this isn't about the blame game or to condemn you or nothing like that, but it's just to say that people are sincerely concerned and worried about you, bro. Like, I don't know how else to put it. You're not too big to be corrected. You're not. And sometimes you have to step back. Some of these guys that are cheering you on aren't your friend. Richard Spencer or Richard Pierce. Might as well be Richard Spencer. He's not, bro. I think he's just there for a check. Like, every controversy, I see him cheering you on when you're dead set in the wrong. You're an elder, bro. Where are the godly men around you to say, take a step back, sign off of Twitter, just get your head together, bro. Get your head together. Go take a long bike ride. Why don't you go bike ride to Golgotha and pray at the foot of the cross? It's mercy at the foot of the cross for everybody. For everybody. Even you. Even you. Sometimes it's harder for the ivory tower guy to realize that God is there for them. Like, get your head out the books and get down with the people, man. Show compassion. There's people going through stuff in the road out here. We don't need this. We got Piper talking about God sending diseases when Christians are literally in the hospital dying right now. We got you ignoring people telling you they lost loved ones. And you're sitting here talking about Alzheimer's kills more people. Like, really? Like, and I know you're going to say, I wasn't even replying to him. Okay. He replies, showed a picture. Some other person replies saying, oh man, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry, I think people are making this political. You replied to him. And then in your reply, you mentioned the picture of the dead person. So you obviously saw it and just decided to ignore it. What kind of some stuff is that, bro? And then later on, you still haven't reached out to him in the thread. And then you say, Alzheimer's has killed more people than COVID. Where's the compassion? Where's the love, man? Like I said, man, at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, XP Colson's having a prayer chain. We're just praying that God touches his heart, man. Soften it. I'm not saying he's not a believer, but it does seem like some hardening of hearts going on. It does seem that way. And, bro, like, we love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's mercy at the foot of the cross for everybody. For everybody. And I know you don't really care much for me. You're going to say that I'm unqualified. I've broken all godly laws. I forgot the little tirade you went on. Guess what, man? Jesus died for that too. And I take my sins to the foot of the cross daily. I'm not too big to say I'm in the wrong. All right.